the Moakaba and the back reference.
Yamishamu.
You see, I had papa. And me present me a surprise. And my tea for say, on being say, and ne over. Na and then no, who say expectation no high, over fee hatchet. And some be brave Swissy. Na here they are, your best start every baby. Na abrabomu ti saying sofo.
Oh, nyamia don boko. Senya nyamini yako na pepepe. Bia ye set according to his grace.
Metete so to kwan ni ade
According to the kakra nya window kakra bia na ya ko kakra ko ye 1 to 1 to na ya ba.
I see.
Once we get some more chance, we will go and come.
Okay. Yo, Ebushian4, we are live on Facebook, Accra 100.5 FM. Accra 100.5 FM. Oba, share link no. Aha, na obi so enye bi enhwe. Na mom enkomo no, emu de ene discussion no baby amanfo tom mo adwen wo. Eye kwaku Sampa TV. Aha, later on no. Ye de ebegu ho na fe. Wetie bi na bibi akoyi. So ati ase. Aha, kwaku Sampa TV. Eya akọ na ko subscribe na all wadinchire bia nti ene no me de amanfo commenter omo e de atu page no so no bi na start so for ya ready ya nka jangum ne nko.
Oh yeah, ready ever ready as the Lord lives.
So for oba beka last year, I think say was it last year or early this year, say dollar no ebe kosoro ansana saba form ma kan ya kopem say ebedu 19 Ghana cedis.
Okay, yes,
but since here ka say 10.2 afen na be 19 na Ghana for say mimi say afen na be 19 na say baby edu no e hwa de wo
you Matthias here. One moment. Mommy ba live. I want to come live.
Okay. Enti Empacho, we also live on Facebook, Accra 100.5 FM. Accra 100.5 FM. Share link no. Share link na ubi so enye bi enhwe. Later on no, ukokwaku Sampa TV. KWEKU. Aha. Ukoha eno ye kwaku no Sampa ye SAMPAH. Aha. Eno ye Sampa no na fe bibia fa level ewo ho. And later on also PENDREAM for PENDREAM
TV.
The Musoku.
PENDREAM for
job blessing.
Omanu oyapa.
Absolutely.
And it is of the issue of dollar. Okay. They say the Obian can want some say dollar. But baby confusion kakra ba they say o can say be 19 no. And sana aba from no Andrew. And then they see suffer.
And then they see I grew 19 Ghana cedis. Okay. In time, no, as I said to you people that I'm mending time in a lot of chances and a lot of opportunities here.
Okay.
And I told you earlier, way before I think within the election time, no, and I prophesied ahead of time, and even the year before the election, and then during that time, they say the dollar is going to rise in this angle. Okay. Now, many years ago, I prophesied about the dollar. Say I could drill 11 cities and then to keep going up and it will never come down again. The time I prophesied that prophecy, there was no one there to come and tell me, say, oh, prophet, I dear where you will, be being found, and now let's do something about it. And then there was nothing that was done about it. So, if you don't do anything about it, I'll leave it. Exactly.
And we no can once no penny for baby.
Yes.
I see.
There are things that were put in place to make sure things change according to plan. Now let me break down the timeline to you visibly.
Okay.
Now, the prophecy in it all I wanted is a sign.
Okay.
Because prophets now always tell people, say, because Ghana people and sometimes the ocean comma, they want it to be the way it has to be. So you have to show them that what you are saying is feasible. You are going to get there.
Okay.
Yes, but then you can temper with time. That's what we said here. Exactly. We said here that after the prophecy, when you watch forward, the dollar was able to rise to a point, say, it drew 18 Ghana cedis thereabout. It reached almost 18 Ghana cedis to 19 Ghana cedis, where others were even trying to trade it in that angle, where dollar was, even on the normal stores, were like 17 Ghana cedis plus, where it reached that angle, it reached that peak and every other thing like that. And I don't know, I think there was, we saw those things. Some people were sending it to us once that time was up. We were like, hey, prophecy, there are no shows. They say, I don't like Druni say. That's earlier within the December, the January, day about, February, day about, when they started seeing those things. And then, among four bar, I catch him say, me crop for be, I catch him say, prophet. Osi NDC betting us to 16 good years. 16 good years of rulership. If it starts like this, dollar rate 19 Ghana cedis. This thing, this Ghana cedis. Say, me say, I start to say, less than better than ever. Then secondly, there is a pointer. I keep repeating something consistently that in 2 years there will be pressure on the government. There will be constant demonstration. There will be pressure on the government. Something will happen in 2 years of Mohammed's rulership. And that was what some of my people were interested in. So they wanted us to work to avert that, so that would never be a possibility. And in working towards that, that is where we have to tackle everything that will temper with time.
I see.
And that is where time was bent into its perfect. You have to tell people what to do. Catalyst in time. Yeah, the catalyst too. It is changing these things and then putting us in a very good position. But then we have already exceeded that angle. And if somebody is waiting for the dollar to get to 19 Ghana cedis or any other thing, we have already started bending time towards a different direction altogether. So we are achieving our ultimate goal. That does not mean, say, I am going to fully temper with time. Because anything I'm 17, 18 Ghana cedis, so that they know that just 1 Ghana cedi to 19 Ghana, or some few coins to 19 Ghana cedis to prove that foundation. Even aside that, because we have started bending time and we are working towards that angle. The Omodiba is a 16 years prophecy that you have given. The word now is straight. I say, Papa, this year this very 16 years. 16 years I end this very ruling. Say I start to say everyone share 4 years, 3 years cry and do number 2 more dear. So because this is a very crucial moment to make a decision for who comes next. And if there's any way we can deal with this hardship, at least people will calm down small. She nanka or say nanka can in time say your mama about 2 years, 1 year, 2 years, the country will come back to normal. Ghana ukti Ghana obe feel good. Nyama subetiti obe to turn nyama cheap prices and everything. And te nanka say oh your master of time. Chisa mreno na fa brain in mind. So that at least Brian Brenner will have a little bit of relief. Once there's a bit of relief, people can relax. Then the country will not head towards tomorrow. And once the person brings a vital request and they can be able to meet my requirement, once they met, the time was handled, and then we are here.
In that same interview, I was on the 28th August 2024.
Exactly.
Who can say ye two banana say NDC ba power. All of a sudden dollar no a be from na I say or mine no I say improve say amanfo bi nsa say eh hifo if one na omode omonsa a talkie or mine na I say niama I stand still no so for
where there are mysteries, mysteries. Never once I have utterance, I'll say it. Where there are many utterance. So once I get it, I'll say it.
I see.
Nico is one.
Na Sancroft no. Omo aban ebetumi ehu omo. Me ka say aban betumi ehu omo say na say aban start here. O Chinkrofo bi ni ade ade. Enti Sancroft no omo bi ka de ye tichi omo ihu ana.
It depends. They are very sensitive. Sensitive, so I don't want to. I put my mouth inside it. Yes.
I see.
Absolutely.
Inti Oma I say Oma ni so mo nsa ase no. Ebekwa akọwi omo say.
Very tough for them because the country is going to stand well. As I speak to you, country they will stand. The kind of timeline I have been this is, you know, as I'm speaking to you right now. The kind of, because you are future purpose. We've cut the middle gap and brought something that is supposed to last for 8 months. We've limited it to about 2 months. And they see within 2 months, and I have 3. So we've put the country in a time, with speed time about 6 good months. 6 months. Like how the structure of time is, no, people will be very difficult for people to understand. Yes. So that's how the prophets of old are, the ancient prophets. They understood time.
Okay.
Yes. So in that angle, you are that time now when you not betray. So we are going to experience the perfection now. You know, in the prophecy I was talking to you about, this one comes after buildings and everything. Prices goes down. The dollar, you know, you're trying to see until it reaches a very low point, and then it will stabilize, and then it keeps going forward. Until we are in that timeline now. That timeline. It was not a joke, but we did it.
I see. Because we share quite fast. Dollar no all of a sudden above from now. Ebekwa could do say
the dollar. It will stand a bit at where it is, and then all of a sudden there's another thing that is coming. And also another mystery. You see, right now my hand is involved in this thing, this dollar thing. What I say, my family son can't be. I can talk about it easily, but now it has become people's secret. So once I've been met with it, I can't put my fingers in it. I can't say it out anymore.
I see.
Because now I say you are a party to the situation.
Okay.
And you are trying to solve that situation. So once you are saying it, it's like now I say your prophecy is out there. There was nobody to hold it. Now we'll be able to say, once the person is holding it, don't mean go on the easily.
It is more bending time, no, and I'm more cutting time. Ni be good, you know.
By the grace of God.
Yeah. To me, affected. Near man, nanka ebeto vice president nana.
Yes. And the vice president is the issue, no, at that side, no. That's what they were even there.
Okay.
Yeah, my pastors were there.
Okay.
The person that requested that they beg no matter what. Whatever. I know they are too high. I know like some country the last time said when I gave the prophecy about that, the whole country.
Okay.
Like, everybody from everywhere. Calls from here, left, right. They are coming to my place, left, right, center. One question was, if vice president goes this year or within this short moment, you know, a very problem. When you say you want to, like you say, your prophecy will show itself. That's what it's showing us that we are not playing.
Yeah.
And in that demonstration, once they saw that, I said, "Oh, you people don't say a prophecy, no man can say first week of or first year of presidency." I said there will be signs, but then the main time where Mama will run without a running mate is after 2 years. So you are in 1 year now. I was say, "Baby, see I could do no. No man in Siwa, man in Drew's out 2 years time where there will be no vice president."
Because already this one ran about 2 months without a vice president.
Yes, I ran in 2 months without vice president, and then they were saying that we should not exceed that timeline. So now they are putting me to work to make sure that that does not take place. But then one important thing about the vice president and the situation is that in that angle, somebody say in a text message, say the situation of the vice president will be better now. I can say, oh, Prophet Telvin so say elected vice president now can say before she will become a running mate.
Yeah.
Before I obey that soon that I want to become a running mate. You know? That year in 2024 January. I had already told these people, some people came to me from America. I told them plainly, say, what down for no? Nah, Obeba vice president. That time, flag bearer, this thing has not even come through. They've not done any of those things. So our choice, no crime. We are saying, running mate, selection has not come. So after I gave that word to him, which I made you read, a couple of weeks and some months. And Sanombe declared as running mate. Now, after declaring her as running mate, how would you even know that they will even win the election For me to even say she will become a vice president. So she was prophesied way before. So once I have told you what she will become and she is, once I tell you what is going to happen, that's what is going to happen. Because we have started from somewhere, we're going somewhere. And I can tell you clearly, on our prophetic angle, through time and in the dimensions of time, assessing the fourth dimension in all its reality, with what I can see now, it's still the 2 years holds. Oh, we try right now. We pushy. Once these things are, because that one, this is like a sign to show you, say what we say we are not playing. But even after mending it, I check back again in time. Once I mean anything I touch here, I will look again. I mend it, I looked again. And the timeline was still the same. Mama running for presidency, there was no vice president, and then that was the way forward.
It is still
yes. So whether I be or resign and ask or because I don't know what happened, but that's why I always tell you, me some of the things me born no tough. How they call it in the tree? Me name the American in the tree, but sometimes me can't tree I mean tears here. But what I'm saying is I cover it up.
It is say young fan say unye odifu a nyame yi we akyerɛ wo na wo ye maame vice president na busuani a anka futuo be na ode be ma no.
If I'm the man as the busheni.
Yeah.
The problem with that is also I'm a prophet. So now meet me going a busheni. So I have to maintain my position.
Okay.
So the best I would do is to still prophesy without giving a physical counsel. And if I have any physical counsel, I'll do it to her directly. What's that say?
Okay. Everything for any prophet Telvin Adesoa. So for penny prophetic life embassy. Oyibi. And I had an ETF day so the education common and common the a door so papa. Now, back can say can Japan ever winning NPP for more primaries. Who say while we near we are pagan all of a sudden na BBSC ama to say Baumia take over. Obeka say we and who said before bebre aba be ka say oh ade ne de adane koken ho na de obeka ye no I say said am fa ken na be win.
Okay, but will wear white top, right?
Okay,
one pocket here.
Okay,
Obeka say Ghanaians, I told you we are going to come, we are coming out to bring a very good option. They were talking to his like running mates, like the party people. Thank you very much for re-electing me, for the faith you are putting in me. I am going to make sure that come 2028 election, the NPP is coming back to power, and people will be shouting.
Hey,
people will be shouting. It's Baumia that is talking. This is timeline. But notwithstanding, let's
say still Baumia ever win the primaries.
Me say they will start declaring in time. They will mention, as I always say, me when I come and sit down here, if the thing changes, I don't owe anybody anything. I'll come and tell you if there is anything changing in the realm of the spirit. I am telling you, time is very strange. It's not what you people think it is. So people will make a lot of things, but that's not what people think it is. In 2028, I always tell people, say, when we start diving with numbers and going in with dates and this thing, it is a very, very obianene zone. Highway no ewo. I always say it. Let the people that are running this kind of numbers leave us alone, let us do it. Because highway are very sharp.
I see.
So with the sharp curves do very, very crucial. So Baumia is going to almost a Kennedy Japan. In some of many places that Kennedy Japan, you'll be hearing it on social media. Kennedy Japan. Oh, where they Ken Afa social media, you just be hearing it. You won't hear anything about Baumia. But then they'll just be mentioning frontal figures. Obetiweni by 11 something. Now baby I'll bet than when you about me. The numbers are shooting like rockets.
Mama, the showdown.
Oh, showdown in Ashanti region. Proper showdown.
Oh, Ashanti region.
Oh, proper showdown.
Hey.
they will erase the. I don't know whether I'm more erase and I'm erasing numbers. No, and I said, I'm going to be count and I said, however they were doing it. But actually, I'm looking at numbers flipping in a very strange manner, and you know, like it's very beautiful. I said, numbers not increasing. You better not bow me see crowd, hey, bow no more pia, no more jena or more person kasa gu microphone money in spectacles and easy no shataria white to abu even a nice long sleeve white African wear be now almost was a come and so yes, the faith of putting in me, I will be able to deliver come 2028 election. NPP is coming back to power. The NPP is coming back, and he was declaring it. He has won the primaries.
Eti or the NPP be power.
Huh? Oh,
Anna I am from
Mami explain your idea being
okay. Because one can say 16 years.
Exactly. That's what we are going back to.
Okay.
NDC will come into power again. 16 good years.
Okay.
After the 16 years, if they want me to bend the time for extra 16 years, I can. But me, I'm not a party prophet. That is why, as I said down here, I do not care about whatever that happens after 16 years. And then afterwards, if there's anybody that is capable of bringing me a very specific timeline margin, I can be able to even bend the time for 2028 election. But you know, that's not my business. So I'm relaxing to what the 16 years.
So for o say NDC Oma Bay. Bet me at national 16.
It's already done in time, finished.
Be to me
no, there's nothing. We are the one that are mastering time, so we can be able to bend it. If we are not there to bend it, if you like, I don't know how to say it, but if I say the NPP balances all sorts of things. I mean, in 2 years, do you know what is going to happen in Ghana? Nobody will even look at, like, if you wear NPP t-shirt and you are dancing NPP, people will even look at you like, oh brother, what are you doing like this?
Hey,
like,
NPP.
People will be shocked, like what? Like then now you know. I don't know how good anymore. Like people will ask you such questions.
Really?
Then now you know. That's how far we are talking about.
Say, a man do level be a NPP t-shirt.
I'm not even kidding. I've walked through time, you know. Send you have to go through time and see like the prophets of old days. We are there in the fourth dimension. We are there. We can feel, hear, sense, watch TV, watch the news and everything. Like the way these guys, I was with them. I traveled through time. I woke up and I told them that, oh, me call a timeline. I want to go and check a lotto kiosk to see the lotto numbers over there. But lotto numbers, when never and I do it, quick, and I do it at the same time. Lotto numbers, no more exact numbers. In the house, we do experiment with everything. Yeah, if you're every day experimenting, with me, if you're show. Because we are just playing with everything. Like, we are learning. So we are trying to say, but then my warning to everybody, my house, we don't stake anything.
Yeah, also boys and they say you point my lotto number.
As for that one, I don't do that. We don't use the name of God for gamble. Even I may catch on like my friends say this week we are recent finals. Me catch on the winning finals, no.
Okay.
Yes, at the end of the day, who win the finals? The friends Ronaldo, Money,
Portugal,
Spain for. So obviously Spain is winning. But at the end, I told them who's going to win it and how it's going to go. At the end of the day, it went the same way. My mom, what your mistake? If you want to the with prophecy Tibet, I'll have problems with you. So you can't use my prophecy for gambling.
I see.
Because I will say it randomly. I just say 3 goals, 4 goals, 2.2 this, 4 this. I just mention the numbers to you, the goals. It's normal. We live like that. And yeah, they be a to do. That's who we are. We are prophets. We are designed by the grace of God, and God has anointed us in Jesus' name.
So for enti o share time no mo no. Chama would to me.
I am a penasempa. Nipa Ghana, Nipa Mionu Penamita Pomo Sempa Ghana. There are 2 people. Okay. One is Adakwayadom.
Okay.
And then number 2, Prophet Adakwaya, Ebenezer Adakwayadom. Me find me phone and me phone, TikTok or anything. The only place I'm going is his platform. Like, omoya video be. So muka say me serious the whole day. Okay. Yeah, so I really like him. And then Chema to me. Okay. Almost the same way. I don't know. They make me happy. What I say. And that's it. But then to look through the structure of timeline itself and then see what's going to show up in their lives. These things are mainly personal issues with them. Okay. What you say?
Okay.
They may be going through things, but then it's a direct personal enforcement of law on them. So I believe, say, that one, no, it will not really go a long way to affect everybody in this country here. So I would leave them with this thing.
Now,
but personally with him, he wants to know something about what is going on. As for that, it's a personal communication, not a national communication. So I can do personal, but then not for the whole country, obviously. Because right now I'm speaking to the whole country.
Okay. Or no per se, otie the ebesia.
Yes.
Okay.
As for me, I'm open for everybody. Me, I'm not party prophet. I don't do NDC, I don't do NPP. Okay. I'll show everybody I'm a prophet of God. I am a central point, the flame of heaven.
But it's so you mean say ebia ebewie we anigye mu anasa awrahu.
Oh, and I make Telvin. How it will end, no. Me nakasisi have tempered with personal issue in public.
I see. I see. And let me be say the issue of corruption. O share o mampeni the timeline numa. Ebekwa could be say how obesia handle corruption. And I say corrupt cases. Efa omo etwemuko eni omo omotisu ya. Ebekwa could be say o share ho no.
Ma share ho. And I make a chair many I think a couple of years ago or months ago say president no ni prophecy like the presidential stand. Now say the presidency of Babe, you know. Even if you try to steal a chicken through the back door, he will hunt you down. He won't let anybody go free because he wants to leave a legacy. Because the next person that is coming is supposed to also continue the race and then end the 16 years. And the 16 years cannot be tempered with. Because of that, will be or tries to play any funny thing, to steal, to play any criminal thing. It will be brought to light. Don't worry, if nobody this thing, there's a way God is going to expose you.
I see.
But there are people with eyes in this country. We are right here.
It says a movement to me cry up and crow for I'm a president, Nana.
Easy.
Wow.
That's a difficult thing altogether.
Wow.
That's a difficult thing.
I see.
By Yandia Numa and CID for me, Yoko for no money. We will handle our own spiritual in our anger. You will be a
okay.
So we take it.
I see.
But your information is very straight and direct.
Now, say no, when your transit be near maybe how per se only year time because the last time I know to train Komono, now or be take over from Omampeni Mahama say no, or say Unyas opportunity, and as all transit. Say when you
okay, I have options.
Okay,
to move that angle.
Okay.
Now, number one, the one that is supposed to succeed after John Dramani Mahama, the president, is done, is this. There is one person that has to stand in that foundation.
Okay.
But there is something I would say. Me Boni Pani DNA. I'll mention it another time. Okay. But there's something I have to say right now.
Okay.
Nipano. If there is any communication that Mama wants to go for 8 years, it should not interfere with it. It should not say anything. It shouldn't be him. They will use him to front that decision. Or using it to front that decision, then that is when he will find himself in a banter with the sitting president. That's when he will never become a president. So if he keeps quiet in time, there's another person that objected it or said something about it. And that is how he became president. So he should leave the timeline to operate.
Now, when you men who say or no one answer you.
Once I make very, very clear. I've said it earlier. I think the last month I saw you here.
Yeah.
I make the same thing, but now I'm repeating it again. That they shouldn't temper. The closest person to the presidential seat is General Mosquito Asidu Inketia.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And they say no can say Kobase or Mampeni John Dramani Mahama, a Kobase in Shishamuno, I was so Kobiuma. My own can say there be
it shouldn't even get involved one thing actually. It shouldn't even add his mouth to it. It will unfold by itself. His president will unfold by itself.
Okay.
So it shouldn't say anything. If it tempers with it, for us to even merge that kind of timeline, that'll take me a lot of months. And me, I don't do long work.
I see. And the General Mosquito, Ora Johnson says,
Absolutely.
the chairman of the NDC. The message that what they man in here.
Absolutely.
Sir,
no, for the country.
So we the direct. And
it's for the country, so too.
Okay.
Once he listens and he hears it, that's up to him. Obviously.
Okay. And the money bibia a beba say oni omampani John Dramani Mahama Benya yano bantabia.
Yeah, because that's going to happen vividly. I know the exact date. Yes. But then, as Baumia said, the former vice president of the country said, if you say do all today, tomorrow, what will you do? So me too, if I say all today, then I'm a So I'll keep some.
I see. Ian call a Burkina Faso for. And I say, Tuare ni Russia for ni America for. I also watch a Hokakra.
Yeah, I've watched the entire African terrain. One of the coup presidents, the three military presidents, one will go out. The reason I don't want to mention the name is that there's going to be a fourth coup to take over. So 4 military presidents. But one of them will go out and then another person will come in. Yes. And that's going to happen very soon.
This year?
Yes. They are taking the president off.
No.
And yeah, Cote d'Ivoire, the noise going on in Cote d'Ivoire, no. They are being misdirected. It's coming from somewhere else.
I see. They just say, "Oma divert your attention to the Cote d'Ivoire, but a bit pure baby for."
Yes, then they'll take out one of the military leaders.
So a man Ghana there.
That was a quick one. I get it. Okay. Honestly, no utterance for that. But then next week, maybe next month, once I'm here, I'll be able to break those things down. Yeah.
I see. Na say in Tokwa kakra be see aye Russia mampeni America mampeni Donald Trump. I also want check it hono what share
the international
and the international
yes.
I'm a ekodu baby crash no more threatening a third world war crania the ade ebekwa akosi sense of what share all.
As for Russia is taking over Kyiv soon. That one is going to happen. There's nothing America is going to do. We'll just watch it happen. That's what it's going to do. It's already set in time. I think I wrote it on my Facebook, so it's right there. And then finally, no main card deal with Botany to finalize everything.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of things going on about NPP primaries and everything like that. What I would say is that this America is they would wave. Right now, no once I mention, once I'm done, in 1 week, we'll say prophecies will start running everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes. Because there's a way when I talk, I don't know how it happens, but it always happens. You know, after my prophesy area, you see all sorts of prophecies are running around. Yeah. But then there's a very strong, push for Kennedy Japan.
Okay.
One thing I'm saying is that whether Kennedy Japan or Baumia comes to power, they will both lose the 2028 election. It doesn't matter who wins the election. But then, because it doesn't matter, I still decided to play in that game, you know. Yeah. I could have just ignored it entirely. But it doesn't matter who comes in, doesn't matter who becomes, it doesn't matter who becomes a flag bearer or anything. They'll both lose. 2020 election, NDC won the election by 53%. It's already done. In time.
2028
election. We are 3 years away from that. I'm telling you ahead of time so that you prepare yourself. Numbers do not lie. The numbers speak for themselves. So, I'm prepared for that.
Concern NPP.
I think that's basically what I'll break it down to you. Say, whoever that comes on board, Baumia or Kennedy Japan, NDC will still win. They already won the election because in time we speak as if it's in the past. They won the election, so it's already done deal. Now, the only thing that will temper with time is the banter between the two.
Okay.
Where something else happened, and then that is where we work on from there.
Banter na ekusi saying.
in time. That was the only thing that was able to breach time. It was able to beat it, but it didn't affect the election letter, but it created the long standstill. So the 53 was brought down, where it is like a head-to-head. But then it's all about numbers. I really take my numbers serious. So until 53, it has to remain like
that. Yeah, the BC here. Because a common Bibra came. Bibra came because I was here, blasters, kakra, and parliament. Not parliament briefly. BBI okay? Oh,
BBI okay. When I come next month, I come and give you something clear.
Okay.
Some things are happening in the realms which I have worked through time. I'm just ignoring them. Those things later will come to that point.
Okay. Yeah, Bompire say your next meeting no fireworks. Absolutely. I hope so Friday will be sorry.
Yes, Friday may all night.
Okay. Yeah, your numbers and I feel sorry.
Okay. Your number is 0256 290 320. That is for the call number if you're coming to church. And then for the international number and global number to call us and communicate with us from any angle is 026 22 36 360. 026 22 36 360. And that's that number as well. So we have two numbers, 0256 290 320. And the second number is 026 22 360. And the location of our church is Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction. Oyibi Prayer Camp Junction. On Google Map, you can just Google Prophetic Life Embassy. And you can follow me on all social media platforms. Prophet Telvin Soa Aji. God bless you.
Prophet Telvin Aji Soa. Hey, Papa we. Edu baby ana tese anu ayedin. Aya na ensem na anu odin. Ba ni nyina mu de besi America. Ye sori so na fe ye the citizen show na to aso e de amount. Ewade nyankopon hira papa no nyo.